welcome back. Today is day 15 and it's been a rough day. The weather here is miserable. We're still having a lot of rain. It did kind of perk up a little bit this afternoon. It stopped raining, but it was just one of those days where everything I tried to do just didn't work out. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling festive. I'm not feeling like I'm wanting to take part in things. So I decided just to squirrel myself away in my flat and have a look at my whips and pick one out to start with. So um, before I show you the advent, I'll show you what I have been working on, and I have got a lot of things done. This has improved my mood big time. This is Let It Snow by Autumn Lane Citry. This is one I started 2 years ago. I am doing it 1/1, so one thread over one kind of stitch hole on 25 count vintage country mocha. Now, I wanted this piece to be nice and small so I can make it into a pillow. So I am using the second size up of Nerge, so size 2. I don't really know the size of it. But yeah, so it's nice and small. And I'm not going to do a before photo because I just need to get this video uploaded. It is already, I don't know what time it is. It's like past 5 o'clock. So when I picked this up, I had the Let It Snow with the snowflakes at the top. I had the letter S, and then I just had this black line. So it doesn't look like I've done a whole lot, but 1/1 is a little bit slower, but also it means there's a lot of stitches hidden in a small space. So I've managed to get the N done. I've got the snowman's hat completely finished now, the W, and then I've got this house nearly finished. I've just got the white for the windows, the tree is finished, and I've just got to do the blue house, and then it is all of the white for the snowman. So I got it was a couple of hundred stitches, which was really quite good, bearing in mind that I just wasn't in the mood to do anything. So that is a project that I have pulled out. I have also worked on day 15 of my advent, which is this sewing machine down here. Now you will see on the chart there is like a white line of stitches just above. When I was dividing the chart, there was a few that were really difficult to see because white on white doesn't show up as well. That white line is going to be part of the design, but it's not until day 18, day 19. You will see it will crop up a little bit tomorrow. I tried editing the chart, but it was just going to be so much work because I've already got all of the parts downloaded until day 23 when the thing is finished, and already scheduled. It would be literally taking everything off, and I didn't really see the point. So you will see there is a white line. I haven't stitched it yet. There is a white line of stitches above the sewing machine. Tomorrow that continues up a little bit. It just means you get to jump ahead. As I said, I can't remember exactly when it is, day 18 or day 19. But yeah, so I am up to date with this one. I'm really enjoying this. And it has kind of given me an idea for my stitching for next year. I'm still working on the plan, so I'm not going to share that completely yet, but it has also made me look at some of my other designs that I haven't released yet, and I'm working on changing those a little bit because I'm really enjoying the colourway. I'm enjoying the style of this one, so we're going to go from there. Day 15 of my advent. Let's have a look and see what we've got in this one. We've got 2 weeks dye works. We've got hazelnut and sanguine, which look absolutely gorgeous together. So sanguine is like the peachy brown, and then the darker brown is the hazelnut. But look at those colours together. Look how gorgeous they look. So I will add that. I've got a little, you're currently resting on top of my stitching cart, and underneath my stitching cart on the second shelf I just have like a box which is like catch-all threads. So I have that down there. Not really sure what I've got planned this evening. I just don't know. I'm going to see what takes me. I might work on my autumn lane piece a little bit more. I actually want to work on some other stuff. I have just seen the December Patreon release for Hello from Liz Matthews, 'Tis the Season. I would like to kit that one up. I'd like to start that one. I also am thinking of starting the Teresa Koga, the bigger snowman, which is tier 2, 3, and 4. So I might kit that one up, but I'm actually debating this year a few different series. I'm away later on at the very end of the year, and I kind of feel like doing a travel stitching challenge video, because when I go away, I've obviously get to the train station to the airport to the country that I'm flying to, and then I'm doing the train from one town 2 hours away to another town. So I get a lot of stitching time done, and I kind of want to see actually how much stitching time can I get done on a travel day like that. I also will be doing like stitching over the holidays, so I want to kit up a few things and decide what I want to work on. I'm really feeling like doing a lot of snowmen because I don't have decorations for January, and I would like to, because I haven't really had much decorations up for Christmas, I would like to get some more pieces for January. So I've got winter rules on the go. There's a few other primrose snowmen ones that I would like. I have seen that the Stitching with the Housewives, their series is snowmen, so I'm tempted to do the roundabouts, but I want to see because I'm not entirely sure if I want round ornaments because I'm not putting them on a tree. So I will have a look and see what comes up from them. But yeah, really not sure what I'm going to do tonight. I do want to kit up 'Tis the Season, so I will probably kit that one up tonight, see if I have the threads for it. A lot of places around me have closed, like for Christmas shopping wise. So there is one cross stitch shop which is well, it's not a cross stitch shop, it's a embroidery fabric shop that sell DMC. They are now closed until after Christmas, so I can only kit up with what I have in my flat, but I do have a wide stock of different threads. If I don't have the DMCs, I do have Sulky. I have pretty much the entire Sulky 12 weight collection. I do have a few Orifils. I have just skeins of random threads. So for instance, I have here the Roxy Floss Co ones from the Advent last year. I have some Romy Creations threads. I do have a few more of these. They are just currently kitted up in other projects. And the new one that I found this year, Tom and Lily? Tom and Lily Creations. I quite enjoyed their hand-dyed threads as well. So I just have those currently just on a hook on the side of my stitching cart, because where I have been kitting things up, it's just easier to see them that way. But yeah, so I will have a look. I'm sure I can find thread to kit that up. I definitely have a ton of fabric. But I'm going to have a look because I would like to start a few new things before the end of this year. I don't know what challenges I'm doing next year. I'm definitely not doing a no new starts because I have a lot of big pieces, but I know I'm going to want to do some small pieces next year. But I will do Stitch from Stash. I really want to go back to that, so I will have a look into Stitch from Stash because I did so well with that. I've barely bought any stitching supplies this year just because I haven't been stitching. However, now I'm getting back into stitching. I know I will want to get some more bits in, but I really like the Stitch from Stash because it does push me to get things finished that I wouldn't normally be trying to finish, whereas I would just start a load of new things and not really get any finishes. Whereas that year was the year that I had the most fun stitching because I actually finished the pieces that I started. I got some of my whips off my list, but also it meant that I felt I could go and buy stuff when I wanted to, but I would work harder to get things finished in order to have the extra money for that. So definitely something that I will look into doing for next year. But that's pretty much it. My evening is just going to be chill. I don't even know if I'm going to get any stitching done tonight. I'm just feeling a bit blah today, so hopefully that will pick up. But thank you all for the kind comments on yesterday's video. I enjoyed reading through those, and I am going to go and grab something to eat and then I'll go from there. Alright guys, happy stitching and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye all!